So, 2022 is coming up and I thought it might be good for the final video of the year to explain what my plans might be, so roll that brand new intro, shall we? Quite the departure from the old 2021 intro, isn't it? Hello everyone, Amazing Gamer111 here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my plans for 2022. Hope you all had a fantastic Christmas, and I'm wishing you all the best new year in a couple days. So let's get into the video, shall we? First off is promotion! Discord server in the description, as well as my Twitter, DeviantArt, and Twitch. Moving on to the second point, Let's Plays. I am having a friggin' ton of fun with all of the games I'm doing on the channel right now. My plans for Let's Plays this year so far are as follows, in this order. Bendy and the Ink Machine, Banjo-Kazooie, New Super Lucky's Tale, FNAF World, Yooka-Laylee, and Ratchet & Clank. As I have said in one of the more recent episodes of Banjo-Kazooie, I plan to make no more new Let's Plays until all the current ones are completed, and I'm still sticking to that point. However, right now, I can and will mention the games that I do plan to touch upon in 2022. Those being the N64 Paper Mario on the N64 emulator, same with Banjo-Tooie. I also hope to do a Little Nightmares 1 and 2 Let's Play on my PS4, as well as a Portal 2 Let's Play and Doki Doki Literature Club, which I've been meaning to do for like 3 years now. And after all of that, take a stroll down memory lane by playing the very first Five Nights at Freddy's game when its 8th anniversary rolls around. Other games I also want to play as well are Mario Odyssey, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Mario 3D All-Stars, and Smash Bros. Ultimate with the friends every now and then. And as of the time I'm recording this video, Mario Odyssey is skyrocketing in votes! And I'm so glad it is, because that's the one I wanted to play first anyway, so I'm so glad you guys have voted that the most. However, also as the time I'm recording this, it's not even Christmas yet, so I don't know if I have a Switch capture card, so if I do, I'll throw it up on the screen and tell you if I do. I believe that's all I wanted to say about the Let's Play section, so let's move on to the animation section. First off is a project of my friends that we have actually been putting off for a long time, and by we I mean me, because I've been too lazy to animate any of my scenes, but now I'm finally getting on it. Calamity Episode 1, Funtime Foxy's original zombie apocalypse Five Nights at Freddy's production. I really want to pull for the first episode to be out at the very least, mid-February. That's the least amount of time I want to be working on it. Because we are splitting the episode half and half anyway, and the script isn't too long, so you won't have to wait much longer, Calamity fans. Not really much I could say about the project, so let's just move on to the next one. And the one everyone and their grandmother has been begging me for. Yes, it's happening, okay? FNAF World the Animated Series is not stopping at that Episode 1 reboot. We are going all the way this time. The full series is going to be made. And Episode 2, though it has not begun production yet, I have almost collected all the voice lines for Episode 2. So yes, stop leaving your comments saying Episode 2 is something you want, because you're going to get it. I promise you this time. I'm not backing down. I'm never gonna give you up. Obviously next on the list is the big finale to the Misadventures of Obese and Shadow Man series, as I've titled Obese vs. Evil. I am giving away absolutely nothing story-wise about this project to anyone that isn't involved, so you guys are just gonna have to wait for an actual trailer to drop. After that, of course, is my final version of the Thomas and the Magic Railroad chase scene. Currently working on a name for it, because I can't name it the final chase. Someone else who's helping me work on this project has already done that for their own version. And while we're on the topic of other YouTubers involved, I would like to name some of the YouTubers in voice acting roles for Diesel 10, Thomas, and Lady. Those being Pinchy 10, Ashton M 1920, and Liz Productions. This, outside of the Thomas and the Magic Railroad movie collab project, is probably going to be my last Thomas animation for a very long time, so I'm gonna make it the best I can. Also, another tiny project I do want to mention, Toy Bonnie's Plan Part 3, which I eventually plan to finish off. I've been leaving it half done for like 6 months, Yeah, it'll be done soon, I promise. And of course, the final project on the SFM list is the infamous The Amazing Gamer 111 the movie. Will I gather enough motivation to finish it by the end of next year?
I have no sodding clue.
But I am holding on to hope and getting as much done as I can when I have the motivation and strength to actually animate it. Michael, you make it look so f***ing easy! Well, I guess it's harder for me because I don't have a frickin' team helping me, although maybe after seeing some of the Cosmic Watcher stuff and PUCN stuff, I might have to hire some other people. I don't know. While we're here in the SFM section, I would like to shout out these YouTubers for being such incredible fans throughout this year. Literally, it feels like I don't have more or less a fandom and more of a family online now. This is how far we've come in the last couple of years, guys. Thank you so much. I don't deserve you. You're all awesome. Keep being awesome, and I'll keep making this swaggity swoogity content for you. There are a couple of bigger, but not massive YouTuber names that I would like to branch out on and get in touch with, like Sweetheart Audio, or Scribbler, or maybe even the Hot Dog Man if I get lucky to have him featured in a project. Actually, Hot Dog Man, if you're watching, I've already got you slated for something, but I haven't actually asked you about it. Stuff like SFM shorts are just a given. Those are just gonna pop up whenever I feel like hitting the public button, so keep an eye out for those. Now let's move on into the final segment of the video, the little things. So for the final segment of this video, this is going to be a bunch of tiny little things I want to make next year that are not gameplay videos nor animations, but something I think are worth warrant their own little segment. I had to talk about Thomas one last time. This is going to be a part 3, if you will, of the Thomas reboot run as part 1, why Hasbro should own Thomas as part 2, and one final Thomas discussion video as part 3. Which is going to be a very long one. Like, I'm talking about 20 minutes this final one is going to be, so make sure you got your popcorn ready for that early 2022. Reaction videos in 2022 are also a given, so keep an eye out for those. I plan to react to the first episode of the Cuphead show when that comes out. Also, late 2022, I plan to make a whole review video on the Super Mario Bros. Movie. That cast is freaking hilarious, by the way. Little bits and pieces of memes will pop up on the channel, like without context, or just some random post. So those will be here and there whenever I feel like uploading those as well. Also, the collab on the flip side is still open. If anyone wants a part on that, I really don't know when that's coming out. Just when it's finished, I assume. Fun Times in Gmod as well is slated to return in 2022, so I'm going to get some episodes of that recorded in the next few weeks with the boys. Maybe another Q&A in the middle of 2022 if you guys want to ask any more questions. And of course, update videos throughout the year just to let you know what's being done, and what's gonna be done. Maybe a vlog or two next year wouldn't hurt. The one I did with my family holiday was pretty fun to make and edit, so might do another one, you never know. Oh yeah, and I also plan to finish Tag as Phone Guy with FNAF 2 and also do FNAF 3, because those have been sitting there for a year now, completely untouched. So I gotta finish those. I also plan to do little thoughts on videos for Tugs and Hilda at some point in 2022, I'm not quite sure when, but yeah, they'll just pop up when they're ready to. Now there is one final segment of this video which I have saved a specific project for. And this has been in the works for a few years, say 2 years now. And it's very much its own thing, separate from the Tagverse, I guess you could call it. More on that in another video. But this new character I've created, you've seen them before in the Project FB Headcanon Voices video. The characters in that video are completely separate from the universe in which, you know, The Amazing Gamer 111 lives in, with Freddy and Thomas and Mario and all those other characters. This is separate from that. And I don't want to say much about this project right now. But when the Tag movie is released, And all the other major projects like Obese and Shadow Man or FNAF 4 the Animated Series and everything there is all said and done, I plan to begin to learn a new style of animation and get a team together and make something with this character that will begin a new generation for the Amazing Gamer 111. So look forward to that. And I believe that's everything I wanted to cover for my plans for 2022. There are one or two other small things, obviously, like my involvement with PUCN or Tankies React every now and then, but those are going to happen way down the line. So, stay tuned for all these projects as I go and get to work on them right now. This second. Yep. Right now. I don't know my own boundaries, and that's dangerous.